Welcome back, family. This is your boy Jeremiah King. Welcome back to another episode on Code. Bruh, bruh. I got such a great topic today. This is going to blow your mind. This is a question that every woman has on their brain as to how to be irresistible. Just so jaw dropping of an amazing woman to a man. The question is, what makes a woman irresistible to a man from his perspective? There are a lot of content these days regarding what makes a woman irresistible, right? Because guys want to know, right? And women want to know. But from a man's perspective, what does it take to be irresistible to a man from a man's point of view? What does he got to say about it? This is backed by, of course, like all my content, science, psychology, sociology, pathology, biology, manology, whatever the hell ology you want to add to this. This is all facts. So, without further ado, let's dive into the reasons why or what makes a woman so irresistible to a man. Number one, confidence. Confidence, confidence, confidence. Men are often drawn to women who are confident in themselves, know their worth, and just carry themselves with self assurance. This is so sexy to me when I see a woman that's just so confident and the way she moves, the way she walks, how she carries herself, her posture, whether sitting down or standing up, her smile, and just the way she can communicate without being on the bush, right? Straight to the point. Like, there's nothing sexier and it's such an amazing trait to have, that irresistibility of a woman when she has her confidence level through the roof. There's nothing more than a man who can rely on his woman if she's confident in herself and her capabilities. There's nothing better than that. And so confidence, of course, it's the number one reason why or what makes a woman so irresistible to a man. So, ladies, if you're not confident, you need to work on some confident building skills. You need to understand how to talk to a man, how to walk, how to just be sure of yourself, how to love yourself, how to care for yourself, how to handle things on your own. Confidence. That's number one. Number two is authenticity. This is a huge one. Time and time again, I see a lot of ladies that are just not authentic, just not genuine in their own approach and just how they do things. Being genuine and true to herself is such a sexy trait that all quality men just, love and find irresistible. I know I do. Us men, we appreciate women who are real and just comfortable in her own skin. There's nothing better than that, to see a woman just so confident in who she is, all her flaws, everything. Whether she doesn't have a perfect smile or maybe not even the best body. You don't even have to have a perfect body. You can be, a lot to love, right? Uh, in keywords, fat or whatever the case is. You can be not so pretty, right? You can be you can be a little ugly, right? And still be confident or just authentic. Just authentic in a way that just men find attractive. If you're just being yourself, all in all, regardless of what people think and what people see from their point of view, and you're just you, there is nothing better than that. That's what makes you irresistible to a man. Men love this. Ladies, find a way for you to be authentic. Just be your true self around any man, regardless of the time of day, makeup or not. Authenticity. Number three is sense of humor. This is a lost art for many women. A woman who can laugh, joke, and enjoy life's lighter moments is truly attractive, I feel. I think it's nothing better than that. Men love women who can share a laugh and not take things too seriously. Life is serious. Experiences are serious. Business, serious. Life in general, serious. Parenting is serious. Your work is serious. But if you can find a sense of humor in things, laugh, joke, make funny remarks, commentary, say stupid shit, I think men find this attractive. I know I do. I love when a woman can say something ridiculously out of pocket. Like, there's been many times, not many times, but there's some times where I run into conversations with women on, you know, different scenarios, whether it be at a coffee shop or I don't know, at a local store, gas station, anywhere. And, I'm having conversations, especially with the cashier, and she has a sense of humor. She's laughing about her job. She's laughing at me. She's laughing at something that I maybe have said that may have said it was pretty serious, but she took it as a joke, right? Or if I made a joke and she laughs, it's something that's many people just love to communicate, but they love to communicate on things that are funny, right? That's why we are scrolling through social media and trying to find things to entertain us and laugh at, because that's how we connect with one another. So if you have a sense of humor, woman, please just laugh, joke, enjoy life. And men will love that. That's something that makes you irresistible to a man. Fourth is kindness and compassion. It's just there's something beautiful about women who can be polite and generous and kind, and compassionate, loving and nurturing. These are traits that men love because we don't get that enough in our life. So empathy and kindness are true powerful traits. A woman who is, caring and just so compassionate towards others just stands out. You stand out automatically when you're kind and just happy and loving. Time and time again, I ran into women who are just mad at life, just upset, not happy, or just s- straight to the point. You know, Many times I go pick up my kids from preschool, and my kids I go walk in, and my kids are so happy to see me. And some teachers, you be like, "Hey, how you doing? How's it going, Jeremiah?" Yeah, good, good, doing all right, everything's fine. People are loving and caring, and you know, there's a one or two that just had a long day, and they're just straight to the point. I mean, they're not rude, but they're not kind, and so men take notice of that. And it could be anywhere, any time of the day. You have to be kind all the time, especially when you find a man. But most importantly, when you are in a relationship with a man, kindness, just loving and compassionate is what makes men attracted to you. It's like having that second mother. Believe it or not, men, they need that mother in their life, especially if they didn't have one or a good positive one at that. They need you to be that. Not his mother, but the kindness and compassion that a mother has. That's what men find irresistible. That's the key to his heart. Number five is ambition and drive. Drive. You gotta have drive. God damn, you gotta have ambition. Men admire women who have goals and passions and just straight up ambition. Like a woman who is motivated and pursues her dreams is seen as inspiring, really. And it's attractive. And it's amazing to see a woman who's just so passionate and ambitious about what she does and how she moves, and her drive is so strong. Like she got goals. She's going somewhere. I'm like, especially for men, some men, not all men, some men, they don't really have huge ambitious goals, right? They're still struggling, trying to find out life. And that's okay because we're all lost, right? We're all confused. We're all trying to figure things out. We don't have it all figured out, but it's so sexy to see a woman who has ambition and goals. Don't ever let a man tell you that having goals and dreams isn't something that you should have and you should follow his only. You should always have dreams and goals. You always will be irresistible to a man who sees you as valuable and worth it if you have goals and dreams, ambitions. That is something that attracts you to man and makes you irresistible is ambition and drive. Nothing is better than that to a man. Intelligence and wit. This is sexy. Ladies, intellectual connection and stimulating conversation are just so important these days. Men are just drawn to women who are sharp, who are intelligent or witty and can challenge them mentally. Right? Not challenge them physically, but mentally. Like, can you stimulate my mind? Like, I get it. In society, I don't know. Y'all young generation, y'all just are not that highly educated. And you attract that which you are. And so you might find a woman who is just on your level. And that's fine because that's what you attracted. And there's a person out there for everybody. But for people who are high achievers, you know what I'm talking about. You understand how intellect is sexy. To know somebody who is educated and studies and can learn and really just remember and recite information to you, there's something sexy about that because we are attracted to wisdom and knowledge, power. And what holds power is knowledge and wisdom. So if you have intelligence, ladies, and you just are witty and sharp, don't let that stop you from having great relationships. Men want this, even though they might not agree with you because you might be super smart or they just want to feel superior. We want to feel like we know it all, that we got it, that not only are we mentally stable, but well, physically stable, but we're mentally sharp and we're smarter than you. We want to be in control. But and all in all, we need a smart woman because men are not that smart. I don't care what any man says. There are, I honestly, I feel like 85% of men are just not smarter than women. I feel women are just smarter than men. Y'all are. Y'all are so damn smart in every way possible. You have six senses and you have just high intellectual skills that just can't be fathomed or reasonable to men, incomparable at all. It's not possible to really compare your intellect to a man's. And so I'm just gonna say that and drop the mic on that. Is that intelligence and wit is sexy. It's a woman. If you got it, hold on to it and flaunt it. If you don't, make sure you study. Make sure you're learning and reading. 'Cause this is what makes man attracted to you and find irresistible to men. Is that a woman is so damn smart because a lot of women these days are not. Another reason or what makes a woman irresistible to man is that physical attraction and style. That is sexy. We know that this is a big one on social media. You see a lot of women that just got their titties out and they got a big butt and they got maybe 4 pack trying to get a 6 pack and they got style because they shop at Fashion Nova or Forever 21 and things are sexy, especially at Victoria's Secret. And you're showing yourself. This y'all got. But you need to look at it from a different angle, from a man's perspective. Even though looks aren't everything, physical attraction does still play a role. Men appreciate women who take care of themselves and have a personal style that just reflects their personality. And so if you have a great personality mixed with personal style, this is sexy, where every woman needs to understand this. Physical attraction is what men looking for. So if you got all these things, you are going to be found irresistible to any man, and any man will be so lucky to have you. Number 7 is positive energy. That is so attractive. We are all children of God. We are spirits, energy. And so you have to vibrate at a higher frequency. You know that energy, you can feel it. When somebody is down, you can feel it. When someone's happy, you can feel it. You can even hear it in my voice. You can hear the energy, whether it's calm and relaxing, but you can also hear that bass in there. How I'm sharing this information with you with passion, energy. You can feel the energy. If I was to speak up higher, you can feel that energy. If I was to just talk to you nice and lightly, it's a different kind of energy. And so a positive energy, an upbeat attitude is highly contagious. You know this to be true. Men are attracted to women who just radiate good vibes and bring positivity into their lives. You know, men struggle a lot. Not to say that y'all women don't, but men are battered. Now more than ever, suicide rates are extremely high and predominantly in men, more so than women. More men commit suicide than women do. Mental health reflects everywhere. And people might pretend, especially on social media, but the more that they show, the more that they struggle and the more mental health and stress they may have. And so it is up to you in a relationship. If you find a man who has a slight energy, of course we can change our energy. That's not his energy forever. Don't think of him as a negative man or what I like to call a negative nigga. Don't think of him as bad energy if he's struggling. It's your job. If in a relationship, your responsibility, your obligation to have upbeat, positive energy everywhere you go as a human, but more so in a relationship because we rely on you. Y'all have emotional energy that we just don't have and can't tap into for some reason. We struggle with this. And so, positive energy is so contagious that it makes you irresistible to a man. So, if your energy is not high, you need to figure out how to increase it. In a later video, I'll talk about that. But positive energy is a huge one. Independence is massive on the scale of understanding how to be a woman that attracts man so damn much that he finds you so irresistible. Independence. You know, men just find it attractive when a woman is truly independent, has her own life, has her own car, pays her own bills, ain't expecting much from me. If I was to take you on a date and you're like, I got it, or I'll pay half, you best believe a man gonna feel some type of way about it. But I ain't gonna trip too hard because I'm like, wow, that's new. Because every woman is relying on a man. And if men, if you find a woman that is independent, has her own life, can you not agree with me that that's so damn sexy? You know why? Because it's new. Because it doesn't happen. Almost never. It does not happen often. It's like a unicorn. Don't you want to be a unicorn? Don't you want to be different? Do you want to not be the same as every chick that he has seen? This is how you do it. Independence. Claim your independence, girl. Don't be afraid to not need a man. So, a woman who's independent, has her own life, and doesn't rely on others for happiness or fulfillment, bruh, that is crazy all in itself. That makes men attract attracted to you so much more. And you'll find better quality men that way. And they'll find you irresistible. Independence. It's one of a kind. Think about it. And last but not least, emotional intelligence. This is something I talk about on my podcast every single time because it's all about emotions. Relationships is emotional. It's an emotional roller coaster. Life, ups and downs, the ebbs and flows, happiness and sadness, all emotions. Men, no emotions. I'm just kidding. We got emotions. We just suck at understanding them and expressing our feelings. If you want to know more about that one, look at my last video. Talk heavily on that. But emotional intelligence is so sexy. Being able to navigate emotions and handle situations with maturity and just understanding. It's a true trait. It's a lost art that men just value deeply in a woman. You have to understand this, ladies. Own your craft. That is you. You innately have that capability that just men don't have. And so, emotional intelligence, if you can just share it, be vulnerable, be authentic, be you, have confidence, have that sense of humor and just kind and compassionate, have drive and ambition, intelligent, and you sexy as shit from head to toe with positive energy and you're independent with high emotional intelligence. Oh my God. I just described a perfect woman for any man. Oh, I just gave you the secret. Oh my God. I wish I known this when I was young. Man, this is crazy how good this is. If you don't believe me, in fact, fact check, fact check, fact check, fact check, fact check. You know what I'm talking about. Fact check this, and you just do your own research if you don't believe me. But I already done it for you, so you don't even got to do that. So I know you like this. I hope this was valuable for you. Again, these are 10 tips and 10 understandings of what makes a woman irresistible to a man. I hope that you can subscribe now. If this is like your second or third, just subscribe because this is as good as it's gonna get, and it's gonna just be better. The next video is just gonna drop more bars, more information, more greatness. So you might as well like and subscribe and stick all the way to the end until the end of this journey, which is never, right? We are always learning and evolving, and this is just gonna get better and bigger and badder of a podcast. This is the number one podcast for women who need a sidekick and a voice for men. And this is just going to be the greatest, the best pieces of information for men and women to understand each other for relationships, success, business, confidence, character, and just truth on what it takes to be happy. I hope that I made an impact in your life today. If I did, drop a like, drop a comment, reach out, try to find me. I'm a unicorn. I haven't posted my social media handles yet, but some places have this podcast with my face and you can get to know a little bit about me. Or if you need coaching, drop your message on what you are looking for and what help you need. And I got your back. I'm here. This is your boy, Jeremiah King on Code. Bruh.